and close the gap in the following financial year. The Ministry of Education is properly informed, so that whatever resources we have to find from wherever place, we have to close that gap in the next 2 cycles, so that our learners can have access to education. If we make some savings, because as you know, we are currently going through a digitization process to make sure that we clean up. We are informed that there are ghost schools, there are ghost students, there is a ghosts everywhere. So we have, we have agreed that we need to remove the ghosts. If we make enough savings, and we are told that it's possible to make enough savings, we could actually close that gap in 1 financial year. But I'm telling the ministry, whatever savings we make from the exercise we are going through, and I'm very happy that teachers are supporting, you know, the transparency and the integrity we want in schools. Because part of the success of Kenya is how we deal with wastage, pilferage, corruption. Are we together? And I'm very happy that when I got the report from the ministry that the unions, the associations, and the teaching fraternity are all in, and they are supporting our verification of both schools and learners, so that we can inject integrity into this sector. So if we make enough savings, we can close that gap of making sure that we release the 2238 for primary and the 22,000 and something for the secondary schools. I know there is also a request on matters to do with extracurricular activities. I saw it in my notes. So what I have told the ministry is that because beginning January, we will now be implementing the 3 pathways. The students who are in the arts, sports sector will now get capitation directly going to that sector, not as an extracurricular activity, no, but as a proper capitation for those sectors. If there will be any gaps after we implement that, then we will review and see what we can do. And please, TSC be taking the notes, and the Ministry of Education, so that whatever we agree with these good people, we can implement. On employment of teachers, you have said 2 things. You have said there are teachers who are 45 years and they haven't been to any class. Sindio? And with a little bit of time passage, they will retire before before they get. They will retire from outside. So, and you have also said we must adopt a first out, first in model that prioritizes long waiting teacher graduates. So from this year, Ministry of Education, from this year, from what we are going to do in December, first out, first in becomes the first out, first in. And if it concerns primary school teachers, where it concerns primary school teachers, we must do an affirmative action. And therefore, I want the ministry, the unions, and the association to sit down and give me, I want to know how many teachers are in this category where they are threatening to grow old before, and give me the financial implication, so that I can have a proper response for you. So if that analysis, Waziri, can be done, working with TSC and working with the teachers, so that we know how many are they. If there are not so many, we can do what Kuria was saying, affirmative, we can do Marshall Plan and get them in so that we can do that. Okay? Sawa sawa. So I want you to give me time to work on the numbers, and we will communicate through the ministry in the next 60 days on what we are going to do, and we can implement this going forward. Career progression, teachers promotion. One of the biggest problems that we have had to deal with is, number one, delocalization. I think we have solved delocalization significantly. There is still remaining a small corner. Sindio? So, and number two, we have had teachers stagnating. In fact, stagnating in one job group for 10, 15 years, 20. Sindio? When this was brought to my attention, for the first time, we provided money specifically for teacher promotion so that we can create that pathway. We provided 1 billion shillings in 2023-24, 1 billion shillings 24-25, 1 billion shillings 25-26. And as a result, as was said by the teachers here, we are promoting an average of 25,000 teachers. Now, for the last so many years, there was a time we promoted almost 38,000 or almost 40,000. I have the statistics from TSC. So far, we have promoted in the last 3 years, teachers have moved up the ladder. 151,000 teachers have moved up at least one ladder. Correct? But you're saying we have 400,000 teachers, almost 500. It will take a while if we go at this rate. So my suggestion is that we will double the resources available for teacher promotion. From next, naelewana? So that instead of promoting 25,000, we will do 50,000. Tunaelewana? Siwache tuanzie hapo. Alafu tukikutana tena next year, tuone mahali imefika. Alafu tuone vile tutafanya. So my instructions to the ministry is that we double the money. We have been providing 1 billion shillings. We should provide 2 billion shillings and whatever is required so that the teachers, so that at least we can promote 50,000 teachers every year and move them up the ladder. Sawa sawa. You have also said something about teachers, head teachers at grade D1. Wamekwamia hapo. Sindio? Wamekwamia hapo. So, and all the other things you have said around that. I want a review of how much will it cost for us to do this so that I can